Hey everybody, welcome back. So I got some more goodies to show off. This time it's going to be focusing on quests and dialogues. And the framework that I'm using for this is called Narrative Tales. And man, they've done a really good job with this. And the support that I've had from them also to try and figure some stuff out has really helped. So if any of you are out there that are game devs that need a questing and dialogue system, I would highly recommend it. It's been a really good experience so far. So I know that a long time ago I probably showed off some of this stuff, but just kind of an example of how I've kind of merged story framework, which is another framework that I'm using that shows the interesting little points of interest that you got here, and the narrative tales framework together. So now I haven't converted all of them over yet, but this is an example of one of them that has been converted over to narrative tales.
Odd-looking, self-illuminated flora is found scattered throughout the cave.
So yeah, it gives me the opportunity to go ahead and add dialogue and actually have some speech in there. So that's really nice. The other thing that I've done too is that I've incorporated the quest system that I had. My heads-up display is now driving everything like it was before, but now it's being plumbed through narrative tales is being plumbed through into my heads-up display. So that's what you can see over here with the new quest that you get when you first start the game called Minor Inconvenience, and you can hover over the rewards so you can see like what you're going to be getting, and gives you a little some hints on what you have to do here, explore your surroundings and find anything unusual. And like the other, you can go ahead and hide it if you don't want to have it up. If anything happens where the quest gets updated or you complete the quest, it'll automatically come back up anyway, so you don't have to always look at it, but you can bring it back up if you forget like what your objective is. So we'll just go ahead and kind of play through here and show off the first, this is pretty much a quest that goes from beginning to end. Of course, that's not the end of the quest in the game. This is just the very tip of the iceberg, but it is the first quest where you kind of drive it all the way to completion.
A brightly burning torch is seen in the distance. In its light, a goblin is pacing about.
So this is one of the things where I'm probably going to refactor that a little bit, because there's I don't want to call it a race condition, but there's a lot of like events that just got fired off. If you notice, for one thing, it wouldn't happen quite like this, because the way that I have the very first level envisioned is that you're going to get into a fight first before you can get to this point anyways. So you'll level up first. So you shouldn't level up like right off the bat like that when this is just because I don't have that fight like placed anywhere yet. But yeah, you can see that now we're having to go talk to the goblin, because we're on the Gabbing with Goblin quest. And it doesn't have any rewards just because you're just not walking very... All you do is just walk over and talk to the guy, so I felt like that you don't really need rewards for that, but let's just go here and we can talk to him.
Oi,
and
what
again,
are you doing?
It shows you the quest completed.
Have no business down here.
And again, I'm thinking that I'm not really sure how I want to go about doing it, but I'll have to put some thought into that, because I don't want to have to interrupt like these like cutscenes that are going on here. By the way, this is the narrative tale stuff that you're seeing, where you get to have these really cool like almost like cutscenes that are going on, where you have dialogue between your character and another character. You can have multiple characters if you want. I just don't have any in there yet. It's just a dialogue between you and this goblin guy. And it's kind of like old school RPG-ish, where I decided to have the player... Now, I'm going to have it where it'll be a menu option where you can auto-advance if you want to. And what auto-advance will do is that every time that the NPC or your character is done talking, it'll just automatically go to the next thing if there's no choices that you have to make. So you can auto-advance it if you want. But I kind of like the old school thing where you could just kind of advance it at your leisure.
It's not like I'm here by choice. I was chased by a wolf who knocked me down a hole.
Likely story. I see that necklace you're wearing. Who do you think you're fooling?
I don't understand. What does my necklace have to do with anything?
She says she doesn't know while wearing that glowing artifact. Listen, as long as you're wearing that awful artifact, nobody down here is going to trust you.
I can't just get rid of it. It's my only source of light. Why do you dislike it so much?
Bah, it ain't my job to be a historian. You want to hear more? You're going to have to make it worth my while. You help me out and find a special coin I lost somewheres in here a while ago, and I'll help you out. What do you say?
So this is where you go ahead and are able to choose on what you want to do. You can tell them no.
Why should I help you? I don't even know you.
Suit yourself. Have fun trying to get out of here on your own. Ha ha!
I like the way he says that. Yeah, so you can choose not to do that. Of course, he's not lying. You're not going to get out of here. So you're going to have to work with the guy.
Had a change of heart, have you?
Yes. I don't think I can get out without your help.
Come to your senses then. Good. Now go find me coin and bring it back. Then I'll answer your questions.
Yeah, so as you can see, once again, it'll automatically bring up whenever you got like a quest that's been updated or you get a new quest. So this is a new quest here. We got coin capers. And then you can talk to him again if you want.
You got news on me coin?
And you don't, so...
I haven't been able to find it just yet.
Thought I told you already. I got nothing to say until you find me coin.
He's very determined for you to get his coin for him. So, luckily for him, I know exactly where it's at. Imagine that, right? So, this is not really going to be spoilers for anybody either, because like I said, in a past video, I'm going to be swapping over a lot of this. Like, almost all this level is going to be redesigned because I've got a procedural content generation tool that will enable me to like do all the tunnels and chambers and all that stuff. And I'm going to redo it with that so that we have a consistent look throughout the whole game. So we got the goblin coin here. Now we go turn it back into him. Of course, he's got to be as far away as possible.
You got news on me coin?
And he found it.
I think I found your coin. Does this look familiar?
I can't believe you found it. Well done, lass. Maybe you ain't so bad after all, in spite of that thing around your neck.
Elowen hands the coin over to the goblin.
Well, you earned me trust. What did you want to
you get
know?
more rewards. And now he's kind of like trusting you because, you know, you helped him out. So he asks, who
Who
are
are
you?
you?
My name's Sickleskit.
It's very nice to meet you, Sickleskit. My name's Elowen.
So that's where you start getting into, like I said, there's going to be a lot of lore in this game, so you can talk to NPCs. There will be other ways for you to discover some of the lore, but this kind of opens things up here, where you get an idea of like where you're at and everything that, you know, has come up so far.
Where are we?
You're standing in the very outer wing of a vast system of tunnels and chambers. Very easy to get yourself lost if you're unfamiliar. Also easy to get yourself hurt, too. You're sure to find more gobbies like me who will be mostly indifferent to you, thanks to that belt I gave you.
So that bears some explanation. Of course, you saw that he did not, in fact, give her any belt. That will be coming. I guess I can kind of let you guys know that I am going to be replacing the main character once again. I actually have, this is one that I got off the marketplace a while ago, and it was a placeholder. I was thinking about maybe keeping that as the like avatar for the game, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, you know what, I need to get a real like custom one made for the game specifically. So I have one that's custom made. It's on the way. It's already been modeled. I think that the person is just going to be working on texturing and some of the animations for it. So that should be coming hopefully in a few weeks, and I'll be able to swap the character out with a new one. So the deal here is that because of the help that she just gave him, he's going to give her this belt. And I think that he just explained that. It's kind of a... I think he explains more. Hold on.
But there's gobbies out there ain't like most. Evil they is, and warlike. They ain't all that's out there neither. They's feral wildlife for sure, but there's plenty more much worse found in the depths. But I ain't enjoyed talking about them. They make my skin crawl.
So then you can ask about the necklace, because he kept talking about like how that, her necklace is really just agitating him.
You kept referring to my necklace as if it's something you really don't like. Why is that?
You really are clueless about that thing, eh? Alright then. That revolting piece of jewelry you've got looks just like pieces worn by a bunch of filthy slave drivers. Gobby mums tell their youngin' stories of ages past when us gobbies weren't free at all. We was enslaved by evil beings and forced to work down here and dig up all sorts of stuff they had an eye for. That was all long ago, and none of us was alive back then. I don't rightly know what happened, but them evil slavers are nowhere to be found now, thank the gods. From what the stories say, part of their power came from necklaces that have been said look like the one you're wearing, glowing and all. Not to worry now, though. You found Sickleskid's coin, and I can tell you ain't a bad sort. I knew you was in trouble the moment I saw you, but now you proved yourself and got that belt, most gobbies ain't likely to just outright attack you now. See, you ain't the only one with artifacts, and that gobby belt is one. We gobbies know anyone with a goblin artifact is like to not do anything stupid to us, and we return the favor in kind. Except them evil gobbies, of course.
Okay, so we could choose to exit, but I mean, obviously we want to go ahead and get the next quest. Oh, that's the other thing I didn't mention, is that one of the things that I modified for the narrative tales is that it'll pop up, like if it's a quest and there's any, it'll tell you what the quest is and what the rewards are for that quest also. So that way you can kind of make your choice, because not every single one of them is going to be a necessary quest. There'll be side quests as well, and that's one of the things I do need to do, is I need to go back and kind of differentiate between, making some way to signify that it's a main quest versus like a side quest, so that way you can kind of like, if you really just want to blaze through the whole thing and just do the mainline quest and never do a side quest, I want to at least be able to give you the option of making that choice.
I need to find my way out of here and get back to the surface. Do you know how I can do that?
Ain't no reason for us gobbies to leave, so I don't rightly know how to get to the surface. But you're gonna need to get through that door over yonder, using sort of a dead end right now. I hate to admit it, but I was a fool and let that stone door shut. It's locked up now, and the button to get it open again seems to have recently been buried beneath a rock slide. Us gobbies can survive a very long while without nothing to eat or drink, so I was waiting for someone to come along and open the door. Sooner or later they'll come. Only been waiting about 3 moons so far, I reckon.
You've been in here for 3 months. It's all well and good for you that you won't starve or die of thirst anytime soon, but unfortunately I can't survive long without sustenance.
I see. Well, that does present a bit of a problem. My advice is poke around here and see if you can't find a way to clear that rock fall out of the way. If you can get to that button, you can get us both out of here.
Okay. So now we gotta figure out where the rockfall is. Oh, and you can talk to him again.
That button?
Nope.
I'm afraid not. It seems to be eluding me. But I won't give up.
Okay, so maybe I can go the right way. Once again, I kind of know where the rockfall is because reasons. Yeah, you guys need to tell me too. Do you think it's too dark? I've always thought like, hey, you know what? You're in a deep cave, right? So like, there should be areas that are kind of dark, and it kind of like forces people, I think, to spend a little bit more time looking around to see, what's what and where it's at, because there will be like little hidden things that you might be able to discover as you're kind of like poking around the place. Like, oh, what do we got here? See? Get a little bit of gold. Oh, there we go. So we got... Aha! Look, that looks like a rock fall to me. And there's a suspicious rock that we should move. Elowen needs to move the rock. Move the suspicious rock so we can do that.
Elowen struggles for a bit,
okay.
but finally manages to dislodge the boulder.
Okay. So now we can go to the button. And again, like there's rewards for kind of looking around. So we got a loot sack in here. Take that. And it unlocked an achievement. Get sacked achievement. Okay, so we're getting close. Activate the door. The button needs to be pushed. That looks like a mysterious looking button to me. You can examine it if you want. And then we can go ahead and press
the
it.
The glowing button has gone dim.
Well, it looked like something happened. Okay, so we did that. Now we got to go back and talk to Sickle Skid. Yeah, so again, I guess it's kind of a spoiler alert, but there will be a fight for you to get back there. I just don't have it in there right now. It's just, like I said, this is me focusing mostly on the questing and dialogue stuff. So I don't have the combat wired up just yet for that, but suffice it to say that you're not just going to be able to waltz back there. Okay? You're going to have to earn it.
Any luck on that button?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Yes, I found the button and pressed that odd orb. It's not lit up anymore. Did I mention I had to fight a giant rat?
Yes, so spoiler alert, you're going to have to fight a giant rat to actually get to the orb.
Excellent work, lass. Now we can both get out of this dead end. I'm going to head out as soon as I can.
Wait, you won't be coming with me?
I'm afraid not. I'm still doing a bit of research in here on these shimmering crystals. They's found in many places down in the tunnels, but some of the ones in this chamber have been reported as acting a mite bit strange. And I think it's important to figure out what's going on. Now look here, you was able to get past that rockfall and fight your way to that button. I think you're going to be fine without me. Just keep your eyes peeled and don't go poking around tunnels what look ominous.
Okay, and that's the end of the quest. Yeah. Level up again. Alright. So you can't talk to him, you know?
Alright, off you go, lass. Something tells me you've just started a very long journey.
You ain't lying. So yeah, at that point you can go ahead and go through the door, but I have done absolutely nothing past this point, so there is nothing past the door, but you can open it. And you can get yourself your treasure chest out here. If you want, but yeah, that's it. There's literally nothing that I have out here. But there, again, I will be refactoring all this stuff anyways with the procedural content generation tool. So it's gonna look a lot different. The only thing that won't look different will be like the starting area. The starting area is probably going to be the same. And when I say probably, I mean it will be. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'll go ahead and turn off that audio so you can just hear me blathering about, and it's probably going to look all sluggish because I just went back over to OBS. Yeah, so that was a lot of work, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to like come up with a process to kind of streamline the quest a little bit more, because it did take me a little while. Of course, it was also due to the fact that I had to kind of ramp up on a new framework and figure out how to work and then make my customizations and everything else. I think from this point forward, new quests and things like that will go a lot smoother and a lot quicker. I figure I need to be on track to be able to do at least 2 or 3 quests a day. Once I get all the rest of the technical stuff wrapped up, I still have a little loose ends here and there, and there's some bugs I need to address as well. But past that point, it'll be I keep getting closer and closer to that time period where I'll be able to just focus on doing questing and puzzles and advancing the story, and I'm looking forward to that, and that's going to be a lot of fun, I think, to be able to kind of just start really branching out and fleshing this whole thing out. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the journey so far. I know that I'm really, I know it's a lot of work, and I am just completely busting my tail every day, doing this project. But I really do enjoy it. So, and I hope that you guys get the feeling that I am enjoying it, and that you're also having fun watching me make some progress on this. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up before I sit here and just flap my gums for no reason. And I will see you guys next one. And thank you so much for watching. And if you can, like, subscribe, of course, that would really help me out. And again, keep your eyes peeled. I did submit my project to get approved by Steam's, so I think that this week it should be approved. So that way, if you like what you see so far, you can go ahead and wish list it on Steam, and that would also be really awesome. I'd really love to see some wish lists on this. Okay, so you guys have a great day, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.